Hey guys, it's Jake of Jake's Metal Chat. I hope you're all well and staying safe. Probably noticed I'm a little bit brighter on screen because I've been looking at all my other videos that I've done, and I always seem to go into complete darkness when I pick up a drink or show something to the camera. So before I get my girt lamp from the spare bedroom that I have here, just want to get out of the way. So for this one, I'm going to be showing off my music DVDs. You can probably see some of them right here. You can probably tell what one of them is. You know, some of these are documentaries, some are live shows. So without further ado, I'm going to show off my first one, and he's an absolute legend within rock and blues. You know, shredding guitar. I mean, this man lit up a guitar and played it with his teeth. And of course, I'm on about Jimi Hendrix, and this one's called Feedback. I haven't watched this in absolutely donkey's years. Can't remember the last time I watched it. I'm probably about 2009, probably 10, somewhere around that time. Well, on the back tells you what disc one is basically. Fed by electric, and then it's got a booklet which I'll show in a minute, and obviously a music DVD of various tracks such as, well, there's one called Happy Birthday, Future Trip, and Wah Wah, Hush Now. Because he's got that, I'm trying to remember if he had a wah wah pedal. It's been such a long time since I listened to Jimi Hendrix, and yeah, of course, got a little picture of him in the booklet. Of course, there's a picture of him playing the guitar with his teeth, which is what he was known for, and for just playing just absolutely classic songs. A picture of him here. There's artist illustration of the man. Is there another picture that I can possibly show? Oh yeah, him playing live. And a little fun fact, I think my auntie told me like quite a few years back now that she saw Jimi Hendrix live, and I can't remember where she said she saw him. So yeah, I can't remember, but here's the DVDs. Obviously this one's the music one, and that's the documentary one, and it's got a bunch of people that knew him back in the day, a lot of his friends, managers, and all the stuff he had to go through when he was alive and doing tours, making music. But yeah, it's just interesting documentary. I'm going to actually watch it again at some point, but I'm going to be busy this week, and I'll tell you why in a update video, which should be up before this one. So yeah, anyway, next one I will go with Cannibal Corpse, Centuries of Torment. Awesome documentary. Of course, it's got documentary and various live shows, and I'm trying to remember which ones. With Full Force 2007, Toronto 2006, and Partisan 2005, New York 2000, Jacksonville, Florida 1996, Nashville, Tennessee 1994, and Buffalo, New York 1989. And there's only 2 songs from that: Shredding Humans and Rotting Head. Now, a lot of us would have already seen this, but if you haven't, you've got to check it out, because it is absolutely a great documentary. And okay, I thought I was missing the CD, but I'm not. Missing the disc. So, of course, we've got the main documentary there, and the various other bonus content that we have, happily titled Bonus Chunks. And what was the other one called? Bonus Chunks and Cannibal Corpse Performances. Because the bonus chunks are, like illustrations and just various other things. I need to watch this again as well, because I haven't watched this in a while. I'm going to find time to actually just sit down and watch these again, because they are really good. this is a really cool documentary, and I have met members of Cannibal Corpse when they played Bristol in 2018 at the Marble Factory. So whoever was there, you know how good that fucking show was. So that's Cannibal Corpse Centuries of Torment. Before I get to the one up here, I will show this next one. And it's Paradise Lost live death of them playing back in 1989 in Bradford, I believe. Yep, Queen's Hall, Bradford, on the 4th of November 1989. That is my birthday, but I was not born that year. Don't get much with this one. Case is going to crack. I'm pretty sure I got this at a car boot sale or something. But yeah, that's the disc. And the first song that goes into Deadly Inner Self, which obviously I think, because obviously I had the long intro bit in the song, if those out there have heard Lost Paradise. But yeah, this is from, like I said, 1989, because I found footage on YouTube of Deviated Instincts, who supported them back in the day, back at this show. Let's show you the tracks. Deadly Inner Self, Frozen Illusion, Breeding Fear, Paradise Lost, Our Savior, Rotting Misery, and Eternal Torment, which you can find all those songs on Lost Paradise. And obviously the total running time is 38 minutes, so got 38 minutes of some classic Death Doom with these guys back in when they were Death Doom. But no matter what Paradise Lost releases, it's always fucking amazing. And if you haven't got this already, be sure to pick it up and give it a watch. If you are those who like to watch old live sets from bands back in the day, and so on and so forth. Now, this one, sorry, I had to clear my throat. A lot of us would have seen this and been like, I don't know about it when it first came out back in 2018. Of course, I am talking about the film Lords of Chaos, directed by Jonas Åkerlund, or Jonas Åkerlund, however you like to say his name. Of course, was the drummer briefly in Bathory. Of course, this is from Arrow. Arrow Video, who always release a lot of classic horror films as well, and of course, based on truth and lies. What it tells you before the film starts. Now, yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, I didn't like it because it wasn't this, this, and this." Well, the film goer in me is saying, love the cinema photography, absolutely stunning. But then the metalhead side of me is saying, what I heard from documentaries about Mayhem and the black metal scene and all the various bands in the black metal scene, they got a lot of things right in this film, like obviously all the events that happen in Mayhem, Dead committing suicide, the Euronymous being murdered, and all the various other things in between. We've got a little butt there. And obviously Jack Kilmer, who is the son of legendary actor Val Kilmer, playing Dead. We've got Rory Malik as Euronymous, who, when I looked him up, I was like, remember he was the kid in Signs, one of the kids in Signs with Mel Gibson. But yeah, recreating a picture from the early 90s. And I think a lot of the other can't talk today. Other reasons why people didn't like this film is because there was some things that were too fictionalized. They like the girlfriend that Euronymous had who didn't exist. And there's probably some other things, but but I've watched this film twice already. Again, the film goer in me is saying Cinematography, absolutely brilliant. But as a metalhead, I wish they sort of had more of the things that were more factual. But then again, the reason why it had some that was facts and the other things that were fiction is so multiple people can go watch this. And I was thinking about doing a film review of this on the channel. If anyone thinks I should, just let me know and I'll do it. And there's some other films I want to do, like Metalhead, which is from Iceland, Deathgasm, and if you can think of any more films with metal in it, please let me know and I will talk about it. Now, I'm going to move somewhere on here. Go with another live one, and it's Cranium from Norway and United in Brutality, live across Europe, 2015. There's the back, and yeah, got it right. That's a mate of mine named Jason Valhamos. I keep thinking I'm saying his last name wrong, but he was in a band here called Necrosis, and before that, a band called Merahim, and now he's in this band, Cranium. And I'm pretty sure some footage is from when they played Bristol. Yep. Live footage of Cranium performing across Europe in 2015, featuring dates from the United in Brutality, almost said something else, and UK tour in London and Bristol, Slam Fest, Death Feast Open Air, and there's various others here. So I know. So I didn't go to Death Feast in the end. I was planning on going to Death Feast when these guys were playing, but I think I had something on, was busy. But I did see them in Bristol at Slamfest, which was really, really cool. I don't know if you can still get these. You might have to look on their Bandcamp, wherever you can get their merch, because I'm not entirely sure on that. But if you can find it, then it's something to have in your collection. Now, before I get on to the last, there's 3 more I can go through, but now this one, a lot of people will know from back in the day. It's grindcore, 85 minutes of brutal heavy metal. Almost a British heavy metal then. But a lot of the bands on here are from the UK, with the exceptions of Morbid Angel, Nocturnus, and Entombed, and also Vengeance Rising. The only bands on here that are from the UK, obviously Napalm Death, Paralyzed Loss, Prophecy of Doom, Godflesh, Cerebral Fix, Sonic Violence, Boltthrower, and Carcass. Now, I watched this on YouTube back in, again, going like, I think around 2008, the first time. If I don't remember that, hard and heavy. And disc is pretty much just a, can't turn it around, so that's the disc. It's an interesting documentary. You can see there, because you see Digby, the owner of Earache, appear a couple of times. The only bands that don't do like proper interviews are Entombed and Cerebral Fix. It's just 2 music videos. What? Because you got the Left Hand Path music video on here, and with Cerebral Fix is one of their music videos. Them in a, I want to say it's a rehearsal space, but they just made it a lot darker. And obviously, Entombed's one is mixture of live shows and them in various locations around the world. And I'm trying to remember where I found this. I think I got it. I think I got on some website. I can't remember where I actually got this, but again, there's another one I'm going to sit down and watch again, because why the hell not? It's really cool, and it's got a lot of my favorite bands on this. So that's grindcore, 85 minutes of brutal heavy metal. Now, before I get on to this last one here, I've got 2 more here for you, more documentaries. So this one is At the Gates. and that almost fell over. At the Gates, the Flames of the End. Now, I saw a clip of this on YouTube. I thought, what's this called? I need to get it. And now I know. And again, there's another one I haven't watched in a long time, because obviously been busy with life and work and that, but got some old school pictures here. Now I'm a sucker for like the old school pictures, because I like old school death metal photos, and got the discs there. Sorry, the light's in the way. Might have to get a different light of this one, so this will have to do. And also a bit, also the logo, nice skull there, and obviously all the things there, which I will, if I can get this stupid thing sorted. There we go. Number one's called Under a Serpent's Sun, the story of At the Gates. So it goes through, like, this was happening around 2008, so this is when they reformed. And then obviously them at Wacken Open Air, or Wacken, and various other live shows from ranging from 1991 to 2008. So that's good. This is absolutely an awesome documentary. I love it. Absolutely love it, because it's going through the history of the band from the early days in the 1980s up until 2008 in this, but they've achieved so much more from there. And there's also some deleted scenes with interviews like that. I don't think anyone can see them. Let's see. Yeah, and the music videos got Kingdom Gone, The Burning Darkness, was it Terminal Spirit Disease, and Blinded by Fear. And yeah, At the Gates are playing Damnation Fest this year. Is up in Manchester this time, not Leeds. And they're playing the entirety of Slaughter of the Soul, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. And again, if you don't have this one, get it. It's worth your bloody time. Last one with documentaries and live shows and stuff is Autopsy, Born Undead. Love this documentary. Love the band. Of course, I've had Chris Royford from Autopsy on the chat. That's how I've ever got to meet him properly. Just getting the sign inside of it. Trying to think if there's any other pictures. Got Chris and Danny right there. And that's a better picture. There they are. Or just get more of a sign in there, like on their pictures. Actually, I think he's left now, if I remember correctly. And of course, live shows from 2010, all of them. Yep, just before show. Now, there's probably a lot of your news probably gone to all these shows, all these, somewhere one show and somewhere another. When you get with this one, like with At the Gates and Cannibal Corpse, complete history of the band up until the year these came out. We've got the bonus for, obviously it's all bonus footage, you know, the extras are some videos, some videos. So we got voices from Creeping Kofi Movie Time. So All Tomorrow Funerals, a promo video, My Court Shall Rise promo video, and The Tomb Within web promo clip. So that. So yeah, like I said, with At the Gates and Cannibal Corpse, you get a lot of bonus content, and you get some music, some live shows, or some music videos. And yeah, it's a really great documentary. Like I said, there's a lot of these I haven't watched in a while, so I'm going again at some point. I'm gonna watch this again, and yeah, just need to watch them again. Like with this one, because I've watched this a bunch of times, and You all know this one. Pretty much one of the best documentaries out there. There's a load more, but this one covers everything. It's Metal, a Headbanger's Journey. Of course, Sam Dunn of Banger TV, which I think is a nice little picture there. There he is, Sam Dunn, who goes through the entire history of metal, obviously from when he got into it, and then he's going all around the world. So he goes like Hellfest and Vakin and interviewing all these bands, which is absolutely fantastic. Of course, it gets you see a clip of him before it gets to the title of him headbanging to. It's got Lamb of God's Laid to Rest playing. I don't know if that's who. I think that's who he's watching anyway. I'm not sure. Got a mix of bands there. We've got Lemmy there. We got Joey Jordison. So and yeah, Rob Zombie and a random fan from one of the many festivals around the world. Now, for anyone who has not seen this, what are you going to expect from it? Sam Dunn interviewing bands at various metal festivals around the world, and some really, really awesome music in the background of it all. Of course, and playing throughout this entire documentary. Such a great, no, excellent documentary. And you should definitely get it, because do I really need to tell you? I don't know why you get that for so long, but if you're a metalhead or you're getting into metal and you want to learn more about metal as a whole, then definitely Metal, a Headbanger's Journey will get you there. And that is it for my music DVD collection. I will get some more, not probably, I will get some more DVDs like this, so a mixture of documentaries and films. Like I said, if people want me to review Lords of Chaos, I can do that. Same with Deathgasm, Metalhead, and any other film that has metal as a subject. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, Spectral Voice. So that's it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Again, the update video will be up before this video, and I think for that video as well, I'm going to thank some people that subscribed to the channel last year and also start of this year. So thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe out there and keep the banner of metal held high.